Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for January 27th through February 8th. For January 27th to 31st, the pattern remains highly amplified. We have a strong area of positive height anomalies with a ridge over western North America, and then we have a deep trough here in the east. We have this upper low over Hudson Bay that sinks southward into the Great Lakes during this period. We'll have energy originating in the Arctic that will move around the eastern side of the ridge and move into the broad cyclonic flow over the eastern half of the nation and enhance the trough. So we're going to look at the first system in the pattern. We're going to go here to the 27th. You can see it right here, and here comes more energy down from Western Canada, and it brings an area of light snow across here, and then we go to, but doesn't amount to very much, and we go to the 31st, and we see more. There'll be several systems moving down, bringing periods of light snow across this region here. This will be rain in parts of the Tennessee Valley. And and during this period, we'll have lake effect snow as each system departs and across the unfrozen lakes that will cause lake effect snow. We're going to look at the period now for January 30th through February 3rd. Here at the 30th, the flow doesn't change very much. We still have our deep ridge over western North America. Deep trough, here's our upper low across the Great Lakes region, northern U.S., and we have positive height anomalies here. So the pattern remains generally the same. So for this forecast period, I'm forecasting above normal temperatures west of the divide, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 6 degrees above normal. And look at these positive height, these negative departures here in the east central U.S. I'm being conservative right now. I'm forecasting numbers of at least 6 to 12. There's some areas that might be 18 to 24 degrees below normal. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for the western states and for the southeast. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%, 45% here being the darker brown. And above normal precipitations forecast for the northern mid-Atlantic and the northeast. Probability of occurrence is 45%. During this period, we're going to see if there's any systems that will be affecting any areas. So we're going to go to the 30th. And we can see here on the 29th, here's precipitation, a system moving into the mid-Atlantic and northeast. And then we go to here. Here it looks like a frontal boundary here. Here's the low showing snow across much of this area. And the 540 line is way across here about southern New Jersey, and it looks like it remains pretty much all snow across most areas. Some areas might change to rain later on the 29th, and then we go to the 30th, it moves out. Then looks like we have a cold high moving into the northern plains that brings more cold air into the east, and it settles here across the Ohio, Tennessee Valley, moves across the east. Then we see we have a system moving into the west, bringing precipitation and valley snow, higher elevation rains. So now the period for February 4th to the 8th. The pattern is forecast to be less amplified. This is the GFS. This keeps it the most amplified of the patterns. We can see ridge, trough configuration. The ridge doesn't seem as strong though. And then we look at the other models. It's a weakening here. Still have a trough And then this is the European ensembles. Has a trough moving into the west, still a trough in the east, still fairly deep. Positive height anomalies that move westward, that were over the North Atlantic. And then we look at the NAEFS is the least amplified of all. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting still above normal temperatures for much of the west. Forecast anomalies of 4 to 6 degrees above normal. This is the European ensembles still showing large negative values here over the east central states. But for now, I'm going to say 8 degrees or more will be possible. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation from the plains to the Pacific coast. Probability of occurrence 35 to 45%. And we have above normal precipitation for the southeast and the lower mid-Atlantic. Probability of occurrence is 45%. And during this period, we're going to go out more, see any possible weather systems. We have another system here moving up to the north. This is from the previous period. Still bringing some snow here. And we'll go out west. We see another system moving in, bringing rain and snows to Northern California, into the Great Basin and northeast or the northwest. We have a cold high sitting here, not as strong, 1030 high over the Ohio Valley. And then if we look here, this I think is the GFS, brings another system here that develops in the plains into the east. And then it shows mixed precipitation changing to rain across much of the mid-Atlantic and northeast. The snow will be further to the north and to the west during this period. Then we have more lake effect snow moving in behind the system. This is on the 5th. So that's it for today. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for January 27th to February 8th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.